Hello, my friends, it's Laura. Welcome back. I have another haul video for you today. I had to scrounge a little bit to get this haul. So I have my Whatnot show scheduled for tomorrow. The majority of this, if not all of it, is going into that Whatnot show. But I tried to go thrifting yesterday to get a little bit ahead of the game so that I didn't have to be up until the wee hours of the morning tonight working on my show. I went to a Salvation Army that was local to me and I walked out empty-handed. So that was so annoying, just a total waste of time and gas. Today I went to my regular thrift and I did okay, but it wasn't quite enough. I didn't think it was going to get me through. So then I made a second stop after that I was not hopeful about. But I did get a few pieces there and some of them were actually kind of awesome, but they're a little bit pricier than what I normally do. So we'll see. I'm going to go through stuff. You let me know if you think this is going to be a terrible Whatnot show or if it's good stuff. And let's see what we got. So first up is this little dress. Not the aesthetic that's my favorite, honestly. It's like a little, I don't know, like tent kind of dress, whatever. And it's colorful. It's cotton. I like both of those things. Here's the tag. And this was $5. So not great, but not terrible. Number one. All right, let's see. Item number two. This thing is weird. And I got it because I thought it was like weird in a good way. I don't really know what it is. It was in the dress aisle. It's kind of, I don't know what it is. You'll see. So the print, I'm not crazy about the print, but whatever. And it buttons up the front. Here's the tag before I show you the rest of the interesting element. This was $2.50, which also doesn't hurt in my decision-making process, but I got to stand up to show you this part. Look at the hem. So it's like shorter in the center and longer on the sides, and then it's got all that fringy business. So I thought that was really interesting. That's why I got it. I thought it was neat. And also this is, I feel like rayon or cotton. I don't see a fiber content tag, but whatever. It was pretty nifty. So I got it. All right, next up. This dress looks cute at a glance, and then I had questions, but ultimately I obviously got it. This was $3, which is not terrible. So I really like I like the floral design. I like pretty much the cut of the dress, right? So buttons up the front, not all the way, just the bodice. I think they're real buttons. Yeah, right? And it's got like that little V waist to it, and it's a little bit of a fuller skirt. It's cute. It's got this shirring at the back, although it's not super stretchy, which is disappointing. This is marked size 7/8, but because this elastic is stretched out, it's going to measure larger than that, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Here's the tag. And then here's what I thought was weird. It's got like a liner on the front inside, and just the construction of this, hold on, hold please. The construction of this just seemed more modern-y, fast fashion junky to me, but I do think this is cotton, or at least a cotton poly blend, I suppose. And the tag is an older tag. Like it's not the best construction in the world between that and the elastic being a little bit shot, but I'm hoping that it will still, I mean, it's got straps, so it doesn't rely on the elastic to stay up necessarily. I'm hoping that it will still be a good enough size, even if it fits like a size large instead of a size medium, then I'll be happy with that. I think it's cute. I really love the colors, and I like this silhouette of dress, so, you know. Let's see. Next up is this. This was just like a goofy little shirt. I think it's fun. It's probably also 90s. Do we have a tag somewhere? Yes. It was $4. There's that tag. And then it's like a little slinky knit mock neck top. These are super stretchy. And it's just got little, I thought it was fun. Again, not earth-shattering, but it's cute, right? Okay. This dress, I don't know about this. Whatever. I got it. So here it is. It was $2.50. And I'm trying to see if it has a fiber content tag. I don't think it does. Here's the tag. And then this is the silhouette of the dress. Again, like I don't know why I got this, honestly. I'm not in love with it, but I'm hoping that it'll look a little bit cuter once it's on. Maybe it'll look cute with a belt. We'll see. Oh, sorry, Skibbs. Skibbs is in the way. All right, this shirt I like. However, I have a very similar shirt that's been in several Whatnot shows. It did not get purchased. I saw this shirt last week and passed it up because of the fact that it was so similar to the one that I already have. But today, I, A, was desperate, and B, I still do like this. So here's the shirt. And the one that I currently have, like this one is all these jewel tone kind of geometric, whatever, all those different color patches. The one that I currently have is more patchwork looking, like all of the individual spots are printed. And this one also has this ribbed band is obviously multicolor. The other one is just a black rib band. So I don't know. I thought it was cool. I like it. Sometimes stuff like that makes enough of a difference that if somebody didn't like the other thing, but they might like this one, you never know. This was $5. That was on sale. They marked it at 10 for some reason. I got it at 50% off. That's the tag. But that's okay. $5 is acceptable. All right, let's see. These two are just goofy vintage tees, but I feel like they sell reliably for me. I don't always sell them for a ton of money, but they sell pretty quickly usually. So this one's cool. It's just like giant sunflower print, and I like that the print is on both sides. That's fun. Let's see. It's new old stock. What is that? Okay. That's the tag. And this was $3. So, and it's also a single seam stitch on the sleeves, which is nice. Nothing. Let me see. It's marked Habitat as the brand. I don't know if that means anything. Probably. I don't know. Whatever. I don't think it's like super sought after, but it's cute. And this is marked as a size large. It definitely seems more like an extra large to me. Sorry, Skibbs. Skibbs is laying right on top of the inventory that I just threw on the bed. And so now he's directly in the line of fire as I'm throwing things. Then there's this one. This I thought was cute. It's a t-shirt for Yellowstone. So you've got all those little southwesterny wolfy guys. Also single seam stitching. The tag was cut out of it, but that's okay. And this was 50 cents, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, paid 50 cents. So not a bad deal on that one. All right, so next up, what do I have? Next up is a sweater that probably will not go in this show. It'll go in September show. This was $2 though. And I think it's handmade, but I really like the silhouette of it. I like the fringy stuff, although we need to trim somebody down here. There's no tags or anything, but I thought it was really cool. So that'll be fun. Nice little cropped. Excuse me. So sorry. Okay. Next up, these shorts that I thought were cool. I think they're a little bit, I don't know, they could be 90s, but they might be more modern than that. They were $3. They're denim, they're Lee. They've clearly been like dyed a color, but I think it's kind of cool. That's the tag. That's the other tag. I would like to, I have a pair of denim cutoffs, but mine are literally shredding, and I keep meaning to try and like do some visible mending on them, and I haven't gotten to it. I'll try these on, but I suspect they're going to be a little bit snug for me. These are a size 33, and I think that the ones that I currently have are a 34. So I don't know. See, I forgot to look at how much those were, but whatever. They're shorts. Okay, speaking of shorts, I also got these. These are green and white gingham polyester. I do think these are fun. I don't think they have any tags in them. And they have a nylon talon zipper, and they were $2. So there you go. That's a little zipper. Not that you, whatever. I don't know if you care about that, but they also have pockets. So they're fun. They seem to be a little bit of a larger size as well. I got this yellow belt. This was $5, which was kind of a lot, but I thought it was cool. I like the stud action. And there's no markings on this at all, except it's stamped made in made in Taiwan. But other than that, there's no size or brand or anything. But I thought it was a cool belt. So, although I have a whole bunch of belts, and then I don't want to like overload the show with belts. So I keep just like adding them in here and there. I don't know if I'm being silly or not. All right. Next up is this shirt. This was cool. The tag looks a little more 90s. I feel like it's got a 70s vibe to the shirt, but I feel like maybe it's a 90s to 70s because this definitely feels like that silky, stretchy polyester knit. Look at that cool print. I love it. But this is the tag, which says 8-track, and then it's got that guy there. This is marked, this was $2. So easy peasy. I like the shirt too. All right, let's see. 2 more items from this store. That's it, 2 more. This, which is like a little cropped jacket that probably went to a dress or a skirt or something else, but it's adorable. I like it. Double knit polyester. I love the print. Look at that. Butterflies. Look how pretty that butterfly is. So cool. And this was $2. So I'll take it. I will take it. Thank you very much. And then the final item from this store, I actually like this piece a lot. I think it's smaller, but I like it. Let's see, what size is it marked? It's marked size 14, so I don't know. Maybe it's just got the belt cinched. No, it doesn't. Anyway, this is cool. I love the colors. Little flower print. It's a wrap style dress, which is very cool. This was $3, and here's the tag. Delani, something like that. So that was cool. Like that one. All right, so that's that store. Then I went to another store that is actually very close to my house. I used to go to this store all the time. It's where I used to get tons of my thrifting. I used to do so well, but they not only don't carry as much good vintage stuff anymore, they also are much higher priced. But I was pleasantly surprised today. I've definitely gone to this store, you know, here and there throughout the more recent years and walked out empty-handed a bunch of times. So I wasn't super hopeful, but I thought, let me give it a shot. And I was pleasantly surprised. Their discount system is like tiered. So it's like 25% off tags, 50%, and then 75% off tags, of course, full price as well. So this dress, this was $7.50, but then it was 25% off of that. So I'm not doing all this math. I'm sorry. But this is the dress, little wrap style in the front, purple floral. It's kind of like probably early 80s type of dress. It's really cute. And the tag was cut out of it, but that's okay. So there's that. And it has its belt, which is also always important. Oh, it's the belt has like an actual buckle on it. I thought it was just a tie. It's so cute. All right. Sorry, Skibbs. Hit him again. Okay. This shirt I wasn't super 100% on board with, but it was 50% off. It was marked at $7.50. So I paid whatever, $3.25. Right? I like the fluttery sleeve business. I'm not thrilled with this fabric, but the tag is cute. I had something else with this tag recently. I don't remember what. No, maybe I didn't. This wasn't what I had. Anyway, so that's kind of cute. Maybe it went over a dress or something. I don't know. Sorry, bud. All right, next up is, this thing is just goofy, but I love goofy. This is a little cotton, like t-shirt type of fabric romper. Like, look at that. Little lace legs. It's very silly, probably more in the pajama category, but it's fun. And this was whatever $7.50 minus 25% is. There's the tag, Canteen. So that's cool. Like 5-ish, something like that, right? That was cute. All right, let's see. Next, where's the other shirt that I got that's like, there you are. Okay. Next is another, like just a t-shirty kind of material. This is cute though. I like the silhouette of this. So it's got that like banded, it's not really banded, I'm sorry. It's like darted so that the waist fits a little bit more. It's got little shoulder pads. You know, nothing like, it's not crazy, but it's cute. It's made by Chic, which I love. And this was marked at 10.50, but it was 50% off, so like 5.25. So I think that'll be a really cute little silhouette on also, maybe with those Lee shorts. It'll look adorable. Okay. Then let's see, I've got 3 items left from here. All right, I'll show you this one. This store has like a separate vintage area, but this dress was in the regular dress area, which happens, you know. I found a couple of other pieces in the regular areas, not the vintage area. This is a cute little dress, like 60s, 70s, and it's made by Loungies, which I love. I love Loungie stuff. So that was fun. This definitely feels like cotton. This was marked at 10.50, but it was 75% off. So like whatever, like $2.75, something like that. So that's nice. That'll be fun. And then these last 2 pieces are my favorite. I used to get stuff like this from this store so regularly. It was insane. And it really fell off, but it was so good while it lasted. And today I got a little taste. The prices were definitely way different than they used to be. But first is this nightgown. So you can see it's this whole lace bodice and then this micro pleat skirt. So pretty. This one, if I remember correctly, was not on sale. Yeah, this was not on sale. This was $10.50. I got it anyway because I love it. It's really pretty and it's very unique, I think. And it does have a tag that I can show you. Aristocraft. Love it. So that was really a fun little surprise. I don't know if it'll go in Whatnot, obviously. If it does, it's not going to start at $15 because I paid like $10.50 for it. So I'd be losing money at this point. And then this last one, I don't know. I haven't tried this on or really, I'm very excited about this. This is, hold on, where'd you go? I should have gotten hangers out for this, but I didn't. This was not on sale. It was $7.50, which is insane. It's insane that this was $7.50 and then that like pink t-shirt was like $10.50, but okay. This is a vintage bathrobe, but it's like I feel like it's like 1940s. I don't know if it's cold rayon or not. I mean, definitely, I think it is. It's that cool to the touch, very like weighted kind of fabric. There's a seam. I didn't look for, look, it's got the tie. So excited about that. I didn't look for a tag, really, not much beyond the normal spot. And I just think this is so beautiful. Let me see. So the other thing that's really interesting about this is that the belt loop, it doesn't have belt loops. It's got slits on both sides that you put the belt through. So I think that the way that this would fit is that the belt is on the inside at the back and then it comes through the slits and ties on the front so that the front is fitted, but the back is very free flowing, almost like a cape. It's going to be so freaking pretty. I don't know if I'm going to Whatnot this. This might just hang out and go directly into Etsy because I love it too much. It's really pretty. I'm very, very excited about this. The color is gorgeous. I'm very happy about it, but we'll see what happens. I do want to make sure that I have my whole Whatnot show populated, but this is such a special piece. I was very excited to find it. So I was happy to have made that little side trip. But now, as usual, I got to get to work and get the rest of my Whatnot show prepared for tomorrow and see if once again I can convince myself to just work through, which it doesn't usually, I have such a hard time. But I don't want to be up until 2 a.m. again. Anyway, my energy drink and I are going to get to work. Thank you so much for watching this. Let me know if you have a favorite piece. And I will see you again soon. Bye.